Hey guys, so I wanted to get on here and make a quick video about red flags. Ooh, one of my favorite topics. um, but as I've been navigating my journey in dating, I know that, we're constantly looking for red flags, right? And I've encountered a few that kind of just really get under my skin when I'm going out with a guy. And if you resonate with any of this, or there are some that I haven't mentioned, be sure to comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. So the first one, oh, before I get into that, make sure above all else that you are listening to your intuition. Whenever you're navigating relationships and dating, just always trust your gut when it comes to that. So the first red flag that I have is the constant love bombing. My goodness, when you go out on a date with a guy and he can talk a good 20 minutes to an hour about everything that he finds admirable about you, just giving you compliment after compliment. And don't get me wrong, I know that we love compliments, but you have to have more to talk about. You have to be able to hold a conversation. So this is one that really gets under my skin. The second one is the pushing of boundaries. So, say, for example, you say no to something, whether it's, you don't allow people to come and pick you up on the first date, the first few dates, you don't agree to nightcaps, whatever it is, you say no, and the person wants to keep on asking you or asking in different ways. One way to combat that is just say no. It's a full sentence, period. The next one on my list is when someone brings a third party into a conversation. So say, for example, the two of you are not seeing eye to eye on a particular subject. He may want to bring in his mom or his best friend and say what they said in regards to the conversation. And I think the reason why people do that is because they're trying to have you either change your mind so you're more agreeable with what they want, cause doubt and confusion. One way to combat that is to be decisive. Don't flip flop. If you said no on something or you shared your thoughts, do not change them based off of them bringing in a third party. The next one is the empty promises. And what I've realized more recently, what people have been doing is they will listen for cues on how to meet your needs. So this is why I say do maintain a level of privacy, because in listening for ways to meet your needs, they will remind you later on of how helpful they are and how valuable they can be by helping you with the very need that you gave them earlier on. And the reason why it's an empty promise is because they never had any intention of actually helping you with that thing. So one way to combat that is to call them out in the moment and say, okay, when can you help me? Or when can we go ahead and do that? Or you can remind them later on about what they said. And if they're really BSing you, they will either find a reason why they can't help you, so they have an excuse, or two, they'll deny it altogether that they even said that. And then the last one that I have, or I'm sorry, not the last one. We're almost getting there. But this is what I call the pushy salesperson technique. So what they will do is they'll try to get you to make a commitment really, really quickly, or say yes really, really quickly. So one way to combat that is to either say no, or you'll say, oh, let me think about that. I'll get back to you in, 24, 48 hours. Um, so then that way you're not like committing yourself in a hurried fashion, right? And then you set like that expectation with them that you're not just going to say yes to everything just because they're being very pushy in that moment. And then the next one is when they speak for all people. This is another one that I cannot stand. So, say for example, you're having a debate about something, or it's a hot topic. They want to say like all women or no man is going to do that. One way to combat that is, number one, remind them that they cannot speak for all women or all men. They need to speak for themselves. And then the last one is when you're having a hot topic or a discussion, they want to quote from the Bible. Ooh, this is a big one. And I'm not talking about like the topic is religion. No, this is just a random topic, and all of a sudden they want to bring religion into it, specifically the Bible. And then 9 times out of 10, they're misquoting. Like the information that they're saying is not even in the Bible. So these are definitely like some red flags that I would say to watch out for, and some that I've encountered along the way. If you have any others that I haven't mentioned, or if this video resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.